What's up, America? Our viewers, YouTube, caution, warning, thinking,
and drinking. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Get all the new content before anyone else. Today is the day we become the love gurus. Relationships are our subject. Basically, the subject of today's video, and we have a lot of opinions. Basically, how to make it work, how to get the most out of it, and what some people need to learn while being in it. Now, first thing a woman says, I want a good man. Now you got to think about it. Are you a good man? What is your perception of yourself? Do you hold a job? Do you provide for your kids in a previous relationship? Hell, when we're talking about kids, do you even like somebody else's kids? Can you be acceptable to take care of someone else's kid? Can you make them own? Because, most women say that's a package deal. But it is what it is. But the thing about nowadays, ladies, I have to say this. Most of y'all in a relationship, I'm not saying everybody, I'm saying most, got this concept in your mind that you know what a man is. You have an opinion of a man. You may have heard what a man could be. You may have even seen a couple of men. But it does not necessarily mean you can define a man. You can give your opinion of what you think he is, again. But you can't tell a man how to be a man. You can tell a guy that you like what your standards are, what you accept and what you won't accept. But my thing is, in relationships, it has to be a partnership. Everything starts from the ground up. Am I right, Jay?
Absolutely.
Bricks in the foundation. Everything you do up to the point when you get married are bricks to build that foundation. And friendship is the most strong and first sturdiest brick in that foundation. Without friendship, it all falls. So when I'm saying about friendship, be able to accept stuff. All right? Don't hold a man to a standard you can't hold yourself to. Be understanding. Everybody say they're understanding. But most of you don't understand what understanding even means. It means if you're doing something and that man's by you. I mean, when I say by you, I mean stick by you. Got your back. Is that down dude? Why can't you give it back to him equally? If he I'm gonna just use a scenario. Like, say he works a lot. And because he works a lot, he's getting promotions. He's moving up in the company. And he doesn't really have all the time, like that loose time like he used to have. Instead of ridiculing him and not being proud of him of what he's doing, or not seeing the big picture of you guys growing together and him actually being able to solidify what you call a relationship and take it to that next level. Instead, you're only thinking about yourself and saying, well, you don't spend enough time with me. Oh, baby, I'm working. Oh, that's just an excuse. If you want to see somebody, you make time. I just got to this company. I don't care, but I do a lot of things. See, you're comparing what you do in your life to what he does. And if you're in a relationship, you don't compare. You find the way, you find the solution. You don't add to the problem. But a lot of people don't appreciate that. So you don't understand. Understanding is being able to take that. If you love that person, you should be able to understand that person, or at least give yourself an opportunity to understand that person. That's my gripe. It's a lot of more stuff, but Jay gonna touch on some more things. What you want to say add to this?
What qualifications do a man have to be a good man? In whose eyes is a good man? Mm-hmm. The proper or the right definition. Now, you can't count a job or stuff. A stuff is just, it's going to be here when you dead and gone. It's still going to be here.
That's right.
For a good man, it has to come from the heart and mind.
Right.
Now, you women always want us to accept you for everything. You want us to accept you for every bump, bruise, abrasion, stretch marks, kids, short, no car, live with your mother, no job. We accept y'all for everything.
That's right.
We accept the flaws. But when it comes to us, it's a whole different ballgame.
Oh yeah, it's
because technically, let me just say this: all what Lo was talking about women and this package deal. If this is not my child, it's not a package deal. Now, a true man will do for you because he like you and he want to do, but he don't have to. It's no package deal. I didn't lay down and make that child with you. That's not a package deal.
All right, no handcuffs.
So let's not throw that up in nobody's face about we a package deal.
Right.
Number two, a good man is a good listener. You know, God fearing, family orientated, confident, secure, faithful. You know, a gentleman. He has integrity. That's what you should base it on, and not just what he have materialistically. Because you don't know how he got in the shape that he was in. He could have went through a bad divorce and lost everything. He could have lost his job.
Yes, he could have.
You know, and for all of these pretty boys, and y'all like them because they pretty and nice bodies, well, can you stay with them if they get into an accident and they may face and body get messed up? Will you be able to stay with them? Because if you can't, you in it for the wrong reasons.
Right, really wrong. And that's the truth. That's the truth about it, though. It's not more. It's not. What I'm trying to say, I guess, is it's a partnership. Realize that, give and take. But a lot of y'all just want to take.
The gimme girl.
Don't want to give nothing back. And then you wonder why in the end you end up alone, or you end up in a relationship that you're not happy with because you set yourself up for this type of failure. When you base standards or put up standards that you can't hold yourself to, what's the point of having those standards? And like Jamal said, you don't know what somebody's situation is. Why can't you just, you can't look, you should be able to look past the flaws because you know something else is beyond that. And that thing beyond that is the thing that you want. You got too many people that would rather tear you down than build you up. But when it comes to them, you should be P's and Q's. Every second, you should be listening to everything they say. That's not no partnership. That's not a team. What's the old saying? Ain't no I in team. Shoot. Woo, God, Jesus, Lord. It's hard.
But that's the new age. That's how it is. And women always say, another thing that women always say, they want a man to pick a man that acts like their father. But what if your father was a pimp, hustler, and drug dealer?
So you want your man to be a pimp, hustler, and drug pusher?
So that goes back to here and here. That's where the whole thing comes in terms of partnership. You can't judge a man by what he had because you don't know what happened in his life that got him to that point. Now, mind you, let me just backtrack. Hear me. I'm not saying you know the difference between a lazy man that don't want to do nothing and just want to mooch off of you and be a womanizer. You get it. You understand. Not them.
Right.
But you can't knock a man for trying or having a job less than you. You could have got your job by word of mouth. He could have had to work for the little job that he had.
He sure enough did.
You don't know. But you accept him and you look past his flaws. And because nowadays, in the 2000s, you can get half of what you want. Half
of it.
I got lucky with mine.
You sure enough did.
I got lucky.
I've been slipping and falling a lot. And let me tell you something while he giggling. Stop comparing your new boyfriend to your old boyfriend. What sense does that make? We understand that you hurt from what that man did to you. He may have left you with kids. He may have put his hands on you. Doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I'm just saying, hypothetically. I'm not going to do the same. Give us a chance to grow, not concentrate on the past and stop the growth. You can't blame the man you with now with the problems that you had with that other man. And I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I got to talk about men. Sometimes we don't appreciate who we got. And I'm saying I'm only saying that if you got a real down one. The one that we are basically saying that a woman could be in this video. The ones that are down with you, want to make that partnership, want to make that connection, understand that that we don't work the same. We may not have the same jobs, but be supportive in each way. Every way, be supportive. Hey, he doing this. That's my boo. He gonna get it together sooner or later. Not having that quick, I'm not getting what I want out of this. And just up and leaving. But again, back to the men. We it's some out here that play You do play a lot of games with y'all, and y'all basically know these dudes. But it's funny how they tend to draw to those type of dudes. You act like, but you can be Professor X with the good ones, but you can't be Professor X with the bad ones. And the bad ones work their way into y'all lives and just mess up everything, like he was saying. And then when you get out of that, you get bitter and try to throw it to the new guy. But guys, y'all gotta slow that down. Some guys, y'all gotta slow that down. Treat this woman. Is she good? If she's everything, be down with her. Advance the relationship. Don't BS with her. That's my give and take on that. You want to add anything else to that?
I'm gonna add the quote for today. Quote for today is: life is like toilet paper. Either you on the roll or you taking a lot of crap from people. Later.